So if you watched my last video like this, you'll remember how I made an iron farm. And actually that was kind of it. I was gonna list all the things that I'd done in that video, but all I did was really make an iron farm and then blow a few things up. So that was great and all. I genuinely enjoyed making that video. It was really necessary for me to do. I wasn't gonna learn how to make an iron farm any other way if I didn't just get myself to do it. And, well, today I wanted to do the same thing. Originally, it was going to be about redstone, because I can't tell you how many times I've just sat down at my computer and wanted to learn how to make a farm or do something in a more efficient way. I can barely understand the fundamentals of redstone. That's going to change at some point, I promise. We're not doing that today. We are not, in fact, learning more redstone or any redstone because technically that iron farm had 0 redstone in it. Today, we are going to be doing not an iron farm, we did that last time, a mob farm. I want to try no tutorial this time. It seems pretty straightforward. Oh my god. Sorry. I keep pressing E every time I want to hit W. Already driving me insane because I know this is going to happen more often today. Anyway. This mob farm, making, testing, whatever, it might take me a while. It might not. If it does, I'll just put in another one and we'll go from there. It's okay. But we're aiming for no tutorial today. So, um, I guess let's just get started with the video. Okay, cool. So let's make just a really tall pillar. I have no idea what I'm doing. I would just like to point that out before we get too far into this. I do not know how to make a mob farm. I'm assuming it should probably be somewhere above the ground. So it's like half of this will probably, I guess, be Let's just take down half this bit right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. We have a cube. Ah, there's a very high chance this fails just horribly, and I just end up embarrassing myself with this. But that's okay because learning process. So now we have a giant, I guess, rectangle in the sky. Uh, Don't know if this is too high up or not. Does it really matter though? I guess we'll just close off the bottom here for now. If I even manage to get this to work, 1, it'll be a miracle. 2, it will definitely not be anywhere near the most efficient thing in the world. Yeah, let's just throw another layer up here for the fun of it. I'm so good at placing blocks. Also, just want to say that if this ends up being an extremely, I guess, laggy video for you, I'm sorry. It's Wi-Fi's been a bit rough for the past few days, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. We make platforms? Is that how this works? I don't know how you do this, in case that wasn't obvious. I don't know if I've made that clear enough yet, but I don't know how to do this. There we go. That should help. I'm just gonna point out that this is why I usually do survival and hardcore stuff, because anytime I try to do something in creative, it rates the recording. Like, I am getting so distracted. Does this need to be taller or not? I really can't tell. Okay, we'll make let's make this go up by another 4 more. How about that? Let's see, let's just throw a roof up here. Torch. We'll need torches. Lovely. Water. Just want to mention that this is where it starts getting a little painful to watch. This isn't gonna work. Okay. I can tell that much. This will not work. Oh, should this have been wider? I don't know. see. What can we do? Signs? Where are the signs? Uh, wow. This is, Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay, I am definitely not doing something right with this. Still doesn't help with this, because I do not think they should be drowning. Will that work? I guess if I really wanted to, I could just stick a magma block at the bottom. That could work. Oh, okay. That did not work. Aha. I see. Sorry, glow squid. How is this one still alive? Oh, never mind. Okay, 1 second. So I've looked up a whole bunch of images on what a mob farm looks like, and most of them seem to have like the bit at the top that's like I guess where the mob spawn that's like uh yeah. Most of them seem to have the platforms with oh, I can't speak. This is beautiful. Most of them seem to have a platform space with trapdoors lining it where the mobs will spawn. Oh yeah, I forgot to set it to always stay. That's annoying. Okay, so far this is looking pretty good. Um I I actually think I'm doing pretty well with this. I have no idea if I actually am, but it feels like it. This is two here. This is two here. This is okay. We get that. Guess we could also just lengthen this bit. Beautiful, beautiful progress. Okay, so now for the wall. This is fine. This is great. While I'm building this wall, I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched the last Learning New Things video. Uh, I'll be honest, I still don't know how that got over 800 views, but it did, and that's thanks to you. And I, I didn't personally think that was my best video. It's certainly the one that's done the best so far, which is interesting, but also, woo, motivation. We love that. Uh, Maybe 2 blocks higher? I am totally winging this. Well, I mean, I did use a couple images, but that doesn't count. And I guess, I mean, I guess we could do the fourth layer as the roof. I mean, it can't hurt. Hey, would you look at that? It's not looking half bad at the moment. I have much higher hopes about this now. Okay, let's go in. There was a giant hole in the floor. I did forget about that. Okay. Let's just place these torches a little higher. I have realized a flaw with this. Does that fix half of it? You know what? Let's just open this back up again. Okay. That's gonna be an issue. Because there's gonna be some that go there, and so is there a way that I could just like block off this area. If they fall off there, so okay, so that needs to be ah. See, this is where things start going wrong. This is definitely down to the way I've built this. Yeah. There are a couple things we can do. This is one of them, and it seems like the one more likely to work. So we're doing this. We're doing this. I have not done this correctly. Oh, what if they fall? I See, before all I had to do was place blocks and hope for the best. Now I actually have to place blocks, and it kind of has to work. So is putting a wall here really the best option? That's my question. And how do I don't know enough about the water physics of Minecraft. So some will get stuck, okay. Okay, so this looks like it could work. This looks like it could work. Slowly, but this could work. Okay, I can do this, I can do this. Oh, but I didn't do anything over here. Okay, we'll leave that alone. It was all going so well until my microphone decided to break. So now you're going to get a very condensed version of the next section. Alright, so we're off to a start here. Breaking stuff. Oh, we broke the magma block. I have a feeling that what I was trying to do here could have worked, but it might have worked better if I'd replaced a cobblestone with magma blocks and like put hoppers underneath or something. Well, I think that's how that works. I mean, that would have at least solved maybe one of my problems, because this what we have going on here right now is clearly not working. But what am I doing about it? I'm making it worse, actually. That's fantastic, isn't it? But you know what? Let's turn our attention to this part right here, where I'm fiddling with water. I really don't know what to do with it. Yeah. I don't know the water physics of Minecraft as much as I should, and we're breaking the wall. Let's go. This is useless. We all know that. Oh yeah, this is where I realized that this part of the water wasn't all that useful actually, so I got rid of it. And then I decided to just get rid of all the water because it was kind of driving me insane because it just was not working. So now we have a fresh slate, a new start where I can actually do this correctly. After some more staring at pictures, I have determined that I have really messed this up. So we're gonna change this design a little bit, and we're gonna see if that does anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feeling that if I wanted make this work from the start, I should have made it an even square kind of thing, but I didn't. And then my mic broke again. Well, I mean, I say broke, but it's more like I did something that made it stop working properly. Usually it's only for a small section and it doesn't affect the whole video too much, but this time is a special time, so now you'll be getting Editor Nova commentary for the rest of this video. And now we're back to the water, just water, forever water. I don't think I could tell you how much struggle this gave me, and it was purely down to how I decided to make this mob farm, which by now I'm fully aware was not the best way to do it. because like here, I was doing a little testing when I noticed that there was one spot where you just stopped. Just completely. I'm pretty sure I could have just left it alone since, I didn't really expect this to work anyway, but no. Instead, I attempted to fix it, which led to some of the most infuriating 10 minutes of my life. And it didn't really end up working in the end anyway, so I think I wasted a bit of time with that, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I pretty much gave up on the water after that. I turned my attention to finishing the rest of the mob farm instead. Seeing the glow squid spawn again was a little concerning, and I knew it was because of the way I had placed the water, but I decided not to change it because I did not want to deal with water placements again. Then I made a small hole in the ground, filled it up with some chests, threw some hoppers on top, and hoped for the best. After that, I AFK'd for about 20 minutes, so now we can see how well this thing did. I did not have high hopes at all about it, and guess what? I was right to have doubts because it didn't really do anything except spawn a whole lot of glow squid and bat. So that's that. I did look up a couple different tutorials, and I can see where I went wrong, kind of. Doing some research before starting this video probably would have been helpful, but I mean, it's fine. This was still fun to do, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day and goodbye.